Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Eminence here, and in today's video we'll be looking at 10 common KDP keywords research errors. Now some of these errors are errors I made myself, and at the end of this video some of you will discover that okay, you're actually making these errors, and it is my hope that at the end of this video you learn from it and you avoid this error in your next book. If you're a new person on this channel, then welcome to my channel. I do content on KDP, I do content on publishing generally, so you might like to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss my next video. If you're already a subscriber, then welcome back. It's actually been a while I did a video. I had other things on me, and it's been actually a while, but I'm back fully. So let's go straight into these problems. Number one common error people do when doing keyword research is that they use highly competitive keywords. Now, how do you know if a keyword is highly competitive? I know a lot of people might be asking that, but it's very simple. If you're using a tool like Publisher Rocket, if you're using a paid tool like Publisher Rocket, then you can come to your keyword research here, and let's say we type for something like love, and you will see how competitive each keyword under love is doing. So let's look at this one, for instance, HP Lovecraft. You can see that the competitive score here is moderately competitive, and the competitive score here is highly competitive. So by all means, avoid using keywords that are highly competitive. And you can see here also it's showing us that the number of competitors is over 1000, greater than 1000 number of competitors, and then greater than 1000 number of competitors here. So if you're using a tool like Publisher Rocket, then make sure your competitive score here it's not high, and make sure you can go for moderate depending on other factors which I will discuss in this video. But by all means, ensure that you get a competitive score that is low. In that case, the color will be green, and then the number of competitors is not above 500. What if you are not using a tool like Publisher Rocket? What if you're using your normal manual way of doing research? Then it's also simple. All you have to do is just go to amazon.com and type in a keyword, and then watch out for type in a keyword and watch out for the search results for that keyword. So let me do that briefly and let me show you how this works. Okay, I don't know, my Chrome just went off, so let me open my Chrome and let's see how that works. So just go to amazon.com. I'm going to be brief about this. Amazon.com. I'll assume you're an incognito tab because that's the perfect tab to use when you're doing your keyword research, and I'll assume you have your extensions installed, every extension you need for your book research. So let's go on that book, and once again let's type for the keyword love and let's see what we'll have. As you can see, there are some suggestions after typing that keyword, but let's just wait for it to load up and let's see the results that we have for that keyword. So let me go back to books here and let me type for love. You can see there are some suggestions here, so let me go for okay, let me just search this love here, and you can see we have over 70,000 results here. This to show you that this keyword is highly competitive. So avoid keywords that are highly competitive is the first mistake people do when doing their keyword research. Now the second error people do when doing their keyword research is to ignore long tail keywords. Now, what I mean by long tail keywords, ignoring long tail keywords. Now, long tail keywords are longer, they are more specific phrases that can be easier to rank for, and they are convert better oftentimes. Now, the reason long tail keywords convert better is because they are straight to the point, and they actually address exactly what that person is looking for. You can see, for example, here is travel guide for solo female backpackers. Now this is a direct keyword. It's not just a travel guide for solo backpackers. It's not just a travel guide for solo female. It's a travel guide for solo female backpackers. Is it packers? Okay, backpackers. So this tells you that okay, this book is specifically for solo female backpackers. Now these are specific. This is a long term keywords. It's more direct and it's more specific. And by all means, try to use keywords like this for your book, because when people type a keyword like this is exactly what they're looking for. And if you happen to have a book about female backpackers, then there's an assurance that your book will come up and you'll make a sale for it. Now, the third error people make when doing keyword research is failing to understand your niche. Now, it's crucial to understand the specific niche that your books fall into, and then try to target keywords that are related to that niche, because this is a possible way. This is a more likely way of getting conversions. You need to align your keywords with your book genre or your content. Now, I recently wrote a book about exercise for elderly people. Let me open this and see. So these are some of the keywords I got. Like this one here is saying chair yoga for senior cards, then DVD CD. So let's assume I want to use chair yoga for senior cards. Then I am doing my research, and then I see chair yoga for adults, or sorry, chair yoga for kids. Now my book is about adults, it's about seniors, it's about elderly people. Now, but seeing a keyword about kids and I decide to add it, now that is wrong, because you are confusing the Amazon algorithm. It doesn't know which one your book is coming up for exactly. Your book is about adults, and then there's a keyword relating to kids about it, so it's kind of confusing, and Amazon can easily punish you for that, because according to them they will say it is a misleading customer experience. Imagine a customer typing in a keyword about kids, yoga for kids, and then your book now comes up. So avoid using keywords that are not related to your niche. Number four is not checking and adjusting keywords. Now, keyword research is an ongoing process. Many publishers think, okay, you just publish your book, you write your keywords, and then you go to sleep. Why that might work, it is best advised that you go back from time to time to do your keyword research and then visit your keywords and make some adjustments. This is particularly important if you are running Amazon ads. If you're running Amazon ads, then it's very important that you check your keywords, you check how those keywords you use for your ads are doing, and then you try to adjust them, do more keyword research and adjust them. The reason for that is because Amazon is a market. We all know that things change. Things change in the market. Things are not always the same. The market is a very busy place, buying and selling, and activities change, right? So make sure you go back from time to time. Maybe after a month or after 2 months, you go back, you do keyword research, and then you adjust your book. Sometimes trends change, and you have to adjust your keywords to suit what is going on at the moment, so you won't be let out. Now, number five is neglecting synonyms and variations. Now, m- publishers make that mistake of focusing on let me say, just focusing or narrowing their research to one keyword, not considering synonyms or variations. Now, Amazon search algorithm works in a different way. Let me go back to this example I showed you here. Now, this is an example about a book I wrote recently about elderly people, exercise for elderly people. So you can see, let me use this keyword as an example. You can see this is exercise for seniors over 80. Now let's assume my book is about elders, or let's assume exercise for seniors over 80, and then I keep doing my research and analysis something like exercise for elders over 60. Now you can see seniors are elders are synonyms, but now I'll now say, okay, since my book's about elders, let me just use elders, I won't use seniors. Or since my book's about seniors, let me use seniors, I won't use elders. Now, people prefer using different terms. Some people might use seniors, some people might use elders, but it's still referring to the same thing. So if you're doing your keyword research, look out for common synonyms that are related to your book, and make sure you use them. Don't just focus on, okay, my book is about food. Okay, sorry, my book is about seniors, so I will just use anything seniors I will use, but anything that is elder or aging, I will not use it. Now you might be leaving some money on the table if you are doing that. Now, number six is ignoring customer reviews and feedback. Now, it's important that when you want to do your keyword research, you go to books that are already in that niche, go to the comment section and see what people are saying. Now, most of these book reviews contain strategic keywords. Let's assume someone is saying your book didn't cover this, your book didn't cover this. Let's assume someone is giving a bad review about the book, your book didn't cover this, your book didn't cover this. Let's assume it's a cookbook, and the person is saying, okay, your book didn't cover the nutritional facts about this diet and stuff. Now you now get a keyword, because people are actually, that, okay, people are interested in seeing the nutritional value of this particular diet you just prepared, or you just showed us how to prepare your cookbook. So you now go ahead and include nutritional value of, let's say it's beans. You now ask nutritional value of beans in your keyword, because people are definitely going to type that. It's something people are looking for. So make sure you check for reviews and get feedback from books that you are modeling, or books that are in the same niche as the book you want to do, and get keyword ideas from there. Number seven is keyword stuffing. Now, this is not just bad, this is not just unprofessional, this is also against Amazon terms and policy. Amazon is against keyword stuffing. An example of keyword stuffing is, okay, keyword stuffing, for instance, is trying to just combine every keyword you have in your book title or in your subtitle. And you can see from this example we have here, it's saying the best science fiction fantasy book, sci-fi fantasy adventure, space opera, sci-fi adventure, alien encounter, action packed, space battles, fantasy. Now this is very unprofessional, but don't be surprised that a lot of people do it, and I won't be surprised if I doing it also, because once there was a point in time that I thought of doing something like this, but it's against Amazon's policy. It's unprofessional. This is too boring to look at. This is not good to even think of doing it and stuff like that. So avoid keyword stuffing in your book title, especially in your title and your subtitle. Amazon frowns at that, and they might end up blocking your book for it. Now this is at the same time contract. This is at the same time saying almost the same thing, just in different terms, and it's just not something you should try. Number 8 is ignoring negative keywords. Now, what are negative keywords? Negative keywords are keywords that are okay, sometimes they might be associated to your books, but they are definitely won't yield results. I have a video on my YouTube channel which talks about using keywords like free. Free is a very negative keyword. Now, the reason is because when people type free, they actually don't want to buy. Most people that type free, they are looking for books that are under free promotion, are under the Kindle Unlimited, under Kindle Unlimited. So ignore using keywords like free, ignore using keywords like bestsellers, Amazon France again bestsellers specifically. They don't really frown at free. I don't know of that, but I know that keywords using the words free don't convert. Check out that video on my YouTube channel about, I think the title is don't use keywords with the term free. Now watch that video and know why it's highly wrong to use negative keywords like free, negative keyword like Kindle Unlimited and stuff like that. People that are typing this keyword don't want to buy. So if you fill up your 7 backend keywords space with keyword like this, you're just wasting keywords, because people might type it and your book will come up. But since they don't want to buy, that's why they are looking for free things. They don't want to buy. So if you go ahead and use it, you might just waste a useful space that could have been used for a better keyword. So avoid using negative keywords. A very good example of negative keyword is free. Don't use free. Don't use free book. Don't use Kindle Unlimited. Don't use what else? Kindle Unlimited, free book, free Kindle. There are a lot of them. If you're doing your keyword research, you see a lot of them. So avoid using negative keywords. Now, the ninth error people do is using copyrighted or trademark terms. Now, this is another reason that your book can get banned, or Amazon might even terminate your account. But most times you can get your book blocked for using copyrighted or trademarked terms. Now, avoid using copyrighted or trademark terms for your book to avoid legal issues. Amazon might remove your book and tell you, okay, you have to compensate this person like this, like this, like this. Now, you can go to this website. You can pause this video and copy this URL here, www.uspto.government/trademark/search. You can search for keywords there and see if they are copyrighted or they are trademarks. Then you can also go to trademarkhere.com and check for copyrighted or trademark terms. Now, the last but not the least error people use, and this is the most common error, is researching with a long-term keyword. Now, I've known a lot of authors, I know a lot of publishers, self-publishers especially, that make this error of researching with long-term keywords. Now, what do I mean by researching with long-term keywords? If we're using a tool like Publisher Rockets, for instance, let me go back to it. And let me go back to this keyword research I did. Let's see, I have this keyword here, exercise for seniors over 20. Now, this is long-term keyword. This is, to understand, this is a long-term keyword. So now let's type this exercise for seniors over 80 and let's see. Now, mind you, if you're doing your keyword research, what you want to do is type for a keyword. What you want to do is search a keyword, or what you're doing in essence actually is type for a keyword and see keywords that are related to it. Now let's type for exercise for seniors over 20 and let's see how limited our results will be. Go get them rocket. Now, exercise for seniors over 20, as you can see, it's just kind of two results here. And if you use Publisher Rocket, you know that okay, this is okay, this might be a good keyword. Yeah, this is a good keyword, great number of searches and low competition, and then number of competitors is also low. This is a great keyword, but you can see or keywords that are related to it is just this one, and it's the search result is kind of limited. So what you do when you're doing your keyword research is that you just type a phrase, or if possible just a word, and allow Publisher Rocket or allow whatever extension you're using to bring keywords that are related to it. By doing that, you get more options to explore. Now, let's just narrow our search. Instead of doing key exercise for seniors over 80, let's just do something like exercise for seniors. Now, let's do something like exercise for seniors. And as you can see, okay, let's wait for it to load. As you can see, there's Rocket brought a lot more options. So you can see share exercise for seniors over 60, core exercise for seniors, exercise for seniors, DVD collection. Now this is a broader search, and this can give you more ideas into keywords to use. If we're using your normal extensions, let's say you're on amazon.com, and you type, let's say you type something like exercise for seniors over 80, you can see, I don't know why it's telling me. Okay, let me just log in. Exercise for seniors over 80, invalid password. Okay, I don't need this for now. I don't need this for now. I don't need this for now. Is there a way I can just get rid of it? Is there a way I can get rid of it? Login, invalid email password. I can't remember these details actually. So let's just ignore that. Exercise for seniors over 80. As you can see, the result here will be a bit narrowed compared to using exercise for seniors. It seems I have to get rid of this before this can work. Let's see if we can bypass that. Exercise for seniors. Let's just wait and see. Okay, now this extension is the one responsible for that, and I have to log in, and I can't remember my login details at the moment. But we just did this practically using Publisher Rocket, and you could see that using exercise for seniors brought more search results than using exercise for seniors over 60. So you can go back and try to do that using your whatever software you're using. If you're using Publisher Spy, you can try doing that with it. If you're using your normal manual way of doing research, then you can still see that it's all the same. And if you're using Publisher Rocket, you can go ahead and experiment with different keywords and see that the results for using a shorter phrase will be more than the result for using a long tail keyword. So let me know in the comment section which of these errors you're most likely doing at the moment, and let me know if this video was insightful to you. I'm going to leave a link to in the description of this video to my profile, to my YouTube account, to my WhatsApp account. If you want to ask me personal questions or you want mentorship, then hit that link and chat me up on WhatsApp. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. If you found this video useful, then hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so you won't miss my next video. And if you don't like this video, let me know what you don't like about it in the comment of the section. Let me know which error, don't forget this, let me know which error you are most likely facing or you're most likely doing at the moment in the comment section of this video. Thank you, and I see you in my next video. Peace.